Alright guys, in the top right we do have action, and in the top left, this, ladies and gentlemen, is Snow. You might have seen this guy in the GSL. He's been one of the best Protoss players. Specifically in the other matchup though, in PvT he has been looking just indestructible at times. But he is quite formidable in this matchup as well. Definitely a very interesting character. Has been growing his popularity recently with his stream, like in the past few years. He's been working very hard on that. He also beat Artosis with his scout game, mass scouts. Action is going for a very fast pull here. And Snow, I think he found the creep. Yeah, he found this one. He's gonna go in. He's gonna see that fast pull timing. Pull before hatchery here. I'm gonna work on those minerals a little bit. And we do see the drone walk out. And this is gonna be a third base location first here. So this area, I'm pretty sure this base has 2 small ramps, so it's gonna be very easy to defend. But also the probe was already there, so it's just gonna be a hassle to get that hatchery down there in the natural. And Snow could have cannon rushed that, of course, with that forge, which was been seen by the Overlord. So we do see a nexus here up and running. In this location, definitely not as cannon rushable, because you cannot make something behind the minerals. I'm pretty sure maybe there's one spot here down here in the bottom. I make a pylon there and a pylon there or something, and you can get a cannon here. Now the first links are already out, and I'm gonna chase away the probe as good as they can. I really want to get the probe, if possible, and Snow's goal is gonna be to see the tech. He wants to see how many hatcheries are gonna be in there. He wants to see if this is gonna be a Hydra bust, if this is gonna be mutas, if this is gonna be a lair, if this is gonna be just a hatchery tech. And there are a lot of opportunities for the Zerg here in this early game, and well, you just need to find out what's gonna happen here. As the Protoss player. And yeah, on the other end, Action is just trying to mask this as good as possible, but he does not want to lose out on his timing, so he's gonna start the lair now. He could cancel the lair. Oh, that could be a good moving shot. And he does get the kill indeed. Very nice. He's not gonna cancel the lair. He's gonna keep the lair. So this looks like a very regular opening, should go into very fast 6 hatcheries and maybe even a muta opening. But we'll have to see that Stargate with the Corsair here from Snow. He's gonna push out with a few zealots, of course, to try and get the follow-up scout intel. And he does only keep the Zealot out of that Overlord vision range, so he's gonna hide a little bit. And that's gonna be it. He does move back to the base here. Stargate opening on the way here. And the drone is gonna make a spire. There we see the money. And there it is. He's gonna grab himself a couple of links. That's some nice trading here. Action is not gonna be happy that that happened. I need to make a few more links here to defend these 3 zealots pushing out now. They will most definitely get into a very good location. behind some minerals, and they'll put on some pressure onto those drones. He's going to go for that third base, which was of course taken first. So there's going to be an abundance of drones as well. As you can see, there's only like 5, yeah, as this hatchery's just been making, right? There's only 5 here, there's 7 over here. So there's potentially more drones to be found. Also, this is further from the rallies, from those extra additional hatcheries, from the main and the natural. So harassing this spot is just a natural choice here. Snow does not really get into a really good position hinted behind the minerals. He really wants up, like he wants to get into this location or into that one. This one would be the ideal one, but Action is kind of keeping him out very nicely. And Lings are moving in now. They're gonna try to assassinate these zealots. Can Snow make this trade as efficient as possible for himself? He does lose the first zealot, but 2 zealots are still extremely healthy, and this seems like Action completely overestimated his Ling power here. Zealots are out on the hunt here. He's gonna grab himself another Ling. Oh, the last zealot is gonna die now though. The drone drill was pretty real. Oh, he instantly cancels that hatchery. That's interesting, and now he goes into the Hydra Bust. So he made that Hydra Den behind. He's gonna go into a 4-hatch Hydra Bust. Now, I'm pretty sure he saw the Hydra Den. Pretty sure he saw the Hydra Den, but he sees the Hydras now. So this is gonna be the big tell. He needs to start cannons. He's starting 1 extra cannon. This is not gonna be enough. But this is 4 hatcheries, so it's not gonna be a super committed all-in. I'm not sure why he cancelled that hatchery. This was such an interesting move. Now he's gonna go into an Evo chamber. Maybe he's abandoning the plan, but he will move out with the Hydralisks. I'm not sure if he already has gotten range, but he's going for the speed upgrade right now. And he's gonna gather up the forces for now. Now, Snow kind of needs to make those cannons, but he cannot overmake cannons, he cannot undermake cannons. This is a very difficult position to be in. This is only like, what, 7 Hydras or something common. It's not the world. And we do see he's actually back to droning here. We should see another hatchery come down very soon. There it is. And he is abandoning the plan. So this Hydra Bust is a fake Hydra Bust. The less cannons you make at this point is the better. He needs to cancel this cannon or this cannon, one of the others. Because, I mean, look at this. The Hydras are they're not even gonna poke down the wall. They're getting... I'm not even sure if he has gotten range. He should probably already have it, but... they're just roaming to see if they can snatch these causes. And we do indeed see that second cannon being cancelled. That's a very good move here by Snow. And he will go into his Storm. He's gonna grab another cannon at home. He doesn't really know what tech is gonna be there from Action, and he wants to be safe against Mutalisks. That's why he makes another cannon at home, and he just keeps on producing Corsair for now, because he cannot really be safe unless he has a bigger group, like 5 to 6 Corsairs. It's really the number you're looking at here, to prevent them just getting blasted by Scourge and then Mutas just flying in like crazy. So Action is just bringing this into a later game, it seems like. So he will actually make some Mutas, alright. I was thinking, okay, here we have the 6th hatchery, so we're gonna go into a longer macro game here. The Zerg is trying to play the control game and get the map control, grind the opponent down with Hydra and Defiler, Plague basically, right? Oh, that's a nice run in here with these Zealots. They also do scout the 6th hatchery, so that's a very good scout as well. He has all the intel he needs. He doesn't really know exactly what units are being made here by Action. And I think the DT might have just missed the Mutas. The Corsairs are not turning around yet. And that Corsair does find the Muta clump. So he needs to bring back his Corsairs. He needs to be able to defend this. We do see a Storm, but that kind of whiffs. It does zone the Mutas out though from going into that natural. But he's going into the main and he can bust down these cannons. As you can see here, that's a very nice Storm actually. Does kill a lot of those Mutas, but he's eating through a lot of his Storm energy here. And those Templars are out of juice now. We do see the candidate fall, the Mutas are starting to harass those probes, and already a lot of probes going down here. Finally, Corsair is coming back for the rescue. Can he clear these Mutas out of this gate? The answer seems to be yes, and I think with a moving shot he's gonna clear all of them. Well, was this worth it? I don't think so. I feel like this is a pretty good trade still for for Snow. I feel like he is getting the better end of that. Definitely. That was that was 2,000 resources in Mutas, and they did only kill a cannon, like 5 to maybe, let's be very generous and say he killed 10 probes. That's not enough. I mean, he killed like a Corsair. That's not enough though. Now he will find these Hydras. He did get a lot of storms, don't forget that. But we do have a big Zealot push into the third base, and 1DT in the mix. Corsairs did just snipe the Overseer, or the Overlord, excuse me. And in those X, there's one Overlord, but that's gonna take a while. And this DT has kind of free reign right now over this area. The Corsairs are parking over there into the reach of the natural. But the DT already at 9 kills here. He's waiting for those drones trying to come back here, but finally the Overlord is gonna pop. He does get another drone though. Oh my god, that DT was gold. And so far this game is looking really good here for Snow. He's creating tiny edges for himself left and right, and it feels like Action is just falling behind more and more. But Snow needs to do one thing. He needs to push out. He needs to take his third base, because we see Action is already generating that threat of a fourth base over here. It's not a fourth gas though. It's only 3 gas Zerg for now, but he can go into that hive if he wants to at this point. He did invest a lot of money into those mutas. They didn't really work out for him, so most of that gas went down the drain. But I feel like he can just go ahead with this extra hatchery and make a little bit more of a Ling heavy composition, like Hydra Ling, and go up into that hive. As you can see, he's peaking quite a little bit of money, so he's saving up for something. We don't really know what. And there we go, finally those eggs are morphing. He's actually going to go for another round of mutas. I don't think that's a good move. Look at this. This is 6 Corsairs. They do have +1. They're already generating so much threat on their own. And then we have like 4 High Templars stacked up on energy. 3 of them are half full, 4 are half full, and there's one with that 1 storm. So pretty high energy High Templars. There's 1 more in the natural. There should be 1 in the main somewhere. I don't see 1 here right now though, so no skipping on that one for now. But this is looking really powerful. And if you can get a scout on those mutas, man. I don't think he saw them yet. And the Corsairs need to be a little bit careful. But the mutas, they're trying to go for that assassination. He does find them though with the observer, and he's gonna throw down a storm. He's gonna throw down a few more storms. Oh my god, those mutas. He kills most of the High Templars, and there's only 1 left, and he has only 1 storm. He does get all of the mutas again though, and we do have that 1 backup High Templar. This one is the key man, because he has like, he's so stacked on energy. This guy hasn't skipped a leg day in his life. He's so charged up in energy. And now this is a preparation for this push, so we should see this commence very soon. But then again, honestly, I still don't like that move with the mutas. It feels like it's too disjointed. The army was not in position to pounce. If this would have been with only 1 storm immediately, now there's 3 storms already. And this is going to be a very tough break here. We see the High Templar moving in here for that extra storm, and as you can see, Action was banking on those storms not to be there, but it's just a little bit too powerful of a defense, it seems like. The Zealots rallying in. We do have another High Templar, 2 more storms here. 1 is stacked, 16 kills. Oh my god, that was an insane storm there at the tail end of that fight. And in the end, Snow does hold the 3rd base. The bust does not work out here from Action. And that's where he put his money. I mean, he's not at Hive. He's still at Lair. He put like 4,000 resources or even more into those mutas, and they didn't win him the game. Like, those were game-winning moves. That's what he tried to do there, and it just didn't work out. Now, what is he gonna do? It's pretty... he's so far behind. I mean, he has 1 muta left, right? That's all he has from the investment. He got most of the High Templars, but in the end, everything stacked up in energy again here. We do see more and more High Templars moving in. He's sitting at 4 again here at this location only, and he should have more in the works right now. I'm pretty sure he's making a few more. Actually going for a big round of zealots here, macroing out quite nicely, and the army is just growing for the Protoss. He's even going into a 4th base. Pretty sure this is not seen yet. And this is, if once this is set up, and we do have a High Templar over here, this is going to be so tough to break. Oh, don't move up with the Dragoons into that location, Snow. What are you doing? Now, as you can see, a lot of the Dragoons are also bugging down here in the south, and he's coming down in the south again. He does have an observer over here. He just find this push attempt here again from the south. It's going to immediately throw down a storm. It's going to only hit that Overlord. He will clear this one, but... Oh my god, no! No! Oh, he finds it! Oh, boy! Bloody rain! Oh, the farm! Now, the last push attempt here. The last push attempt, but there's so many High Templars with Storm. We see Storm's left and bottom here. Sorry, right and bottom. Ah, pain for Zerg. Oh boy. Action was trying to play this as a power game. He tried to set this up, but in the end, it just didn't work out. And oh my god, Snow even finding the Overlord farm. It's like the worst. He found all the Overlords. He kept on roaming with those Corsair. He killed all of the Overlords. It's like, I don't know, he killed like 10 Overlords. It's another 1,000 minerals down the drain. Insane. Very, very well played. Like, everything just worked into Snow's hands. That was not even close. It was insane. And his opponent was Action, right? I mean, Action tried to play very all-in here. He tried to go for a very aggressive push. Few times even, and it just didn't work out. So in the end, he had to pay with his life in that ladder game.